The internet's convinced that Anne Hathaway is faking her pregnancy after photos began to circulate of her pregnant, looking like she's wearing a fake silicone belly. Kylie Jenner's birthday party was a disaster after her friend decided to party with an 80-year-old billionaire instead of Kylie. And even though Alabama Barker predicted her dad's plane crash, it won't be enough to distract from her crazy search history that she accidentally exposed. There's a lot to get through, so let's get into it.
Stop commenting STD, bitch. I am clean. Stop commenting that with your Palua ass. I don't know what your name is, but f you, bitch.
Kylie Jenner's birthday party was a disaster because one of her best friends decided to go and spend it on a yacht with an 80-year-old billionaire instead of Kylie. We also accidentally saw Alabama Barker's search history, and there's some concerning stuff. But I want to kick off this video by talking about what is going on with Anne Hathaway. Congratulations to Anne Hathaway, she is pregnant, but everyone is acting crazy online because they're convinced that she's wearing a silicone belly. Now, I kind of have deja vu here because I just made a video about Hilaria Baldwin and her fake belly, and I absolutely believe that she wore a fake belly for 6 of her 7 children. But people are convinced that Anne is now wearing a fake belly because of how her belly is sitting on the red carpet. Some people are asking, why does her belly have these indentations on the sides? As you guys can see, she's kind of got like the V ab situation going on, but she's pregnant. Some people are asking if it's AI. I think, Anne Hathaway is a movie star. She has to work out a lot. She probably has crazy abs, and this is just what it looks like whenever you have crazy abs and you're pregnant. I need you guys in the comments below, anyone that's been pregnant before, to chime in. Does this seem like a silicone belly that she'd be wearing? Also, if she was wearing a fake belly, do you think that she'd be so out with it? Why wouldn't you try to hide it some more if it was fake? So do I think it's fake? Not really, but people online are convinced that it is.
All right, guys, I think we need an obstetrician or a gynecologist to chime in on this one. What the hell is this? That's Anne Hathaway's pregnancy bump. It's all over the internet. Everyone's talking about it. It looks like a prosthetic to me. It doesn't look real. I've never seen anything like that. Maybe a hernia. I don't know. What are these celebrities doing? What are they doing? It's so bizarre. What do you think?
Anne Hathaway did do an interview on the red carpet. She's in so many movies this year. I think she's in 6 movies, so get used to seeing her on the big screen.
I was in my 30s with my other 2, and I'm so different now. Something happened when I turned 40. I've talked about this before, but I just realized that this isn't...
It is cool to see so many women who are in their 40s giving birth. Like Kourtney Kardashian had Rocky Barker. It does seem like times have changed because I feel like when I was younger, usually that's... And again, I've never been pregnant, don't plan on it, but I believe that's high risk when you get to a certain age.
It's all real. I'm not saving it up for my future self. It's all happening right now. Yeah. And so I think I'm just better at being present.
And this is her 3rd child. It's not the first time that she's been pregnant. As someone who's just turned 39, I realize there's no later, there's only now. Oh, getting older. I'm not quite 40 yet, but it hit for me too. Shout out to everyone who's 40 plus watching my videos and tuning in every single day. Love you guys.
Just for posterity's sake, before we get into the comments, here is a closer look at the photo that has people spiraling right now. Now, let's get into the comment section. That was so fake. Something is wrong. Did she wear a fake bump? That looks odd. Her belly looks wrong. I don't know, Rick. It looks fake. Another set of comments. Her bump somewhat looks fake. 13,000, almost 14,000 likes. Ran to the comments just in case I was bugging. LOL, 15,000 likes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's get back to the photo in question of Anne Hathaway that again has people wondering. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what Anne Hathaway's body looks like. If she's a really muscular woman, then it makes sense that she would have these V lines or whatnot, because, if you're really fit, you can have these V lines. So I'm not quite sure. I think people just aren't used to seeing a belly like this out. Sometimes if people have, pregnant women have their bellies out, it's protruding out, when Rihanna was pregnant and stuff, but they've never really seen it kind of in a smaller phase, I guess.
But Anne is now addressing some of the rumors about her belly. Now, I think that this is chef's kiss, A+, A+. I love when a celebrity here's a rumor or a conspiracy, and they kind of address it because people online are calling her out. I'm sorry, but that looks fake. That was my immediate reaction to, another person says. So a lot of people believe that she is not pregnant, but she decided to make this post on Instagram. Let's take a look. So the caption reads, "Fake hair, real bump." And you guys can see that she's getting ready for, I guess, like some press, some interviews. And there's this moment, though. Let's see if we can catch it. Happens like right here on the red carpet. I don't know if it fell off or what. So if you don't want to wear a bra, you can wear like a little silicone piece and instead. And here's the part. Watch. So you see, there's like this right there, little like silicone thingy. Again, that's like a bra type situation, but I think they wanted to include that just because of the allegations that she's wearing a silicone bump. They all really have her saying fake hair, real bump, like her uterus Otis receipts. The same internet that clutches pearls over fake pregnancies, the same one that calls infertility attention seeking. Dump your stylist, this person says. Who's working harder this year than Anne Hathaway? Truly. And it seems like everyone loves Anne Hathaway. Good for her, because I was worried she was going to be like Blake Lively soon. Like, we've seen so much of Anne Hathaway. She's even been apologizing on the red carpet because she understands that it's too much.
Summer of Anne Hathaway continues. Congratulations.
It's very kind. I feel like I need to apologize to everybody. Like, her again? But thank you very much. It's fun.
And the Odyssey just crossed into the $1 billion club. What goes through your mind?
There's no thought. It's just amazement. It's just amazement and gratitude. Gratitude to be a part of it. Gratitude to Chris and Emma Thomas for just having the vision. But then also like gratitude to the fans, because, you know, we thought it was great, but it was that was amazing.
Let's talk about Kylie Jenner's birthday, because Kylie Jenner is one of a kind. She's so rich and powerful. It's different than you and I. And I'm not trying to hate on you guys. You know, I am in the same category. If I had a birthday and a friend couldn't show up, it's okay, because we all have our own lives. But when you're friends with a Taylor Swift, a Kylie Jenner, the world revolves around them, which makes it surprising that Stassi Baby, who pretty much gained her platform from Kylie Jenner, is out here hanging out with Alex Earl instead of spending time with her bestie. Now, these two are traveling Europe. There are some rumors that they are working in Europe because yacht girl allegations.
A yacht girl.
I'm
Shut
like,
that rumor down.
I am. You guys can confirm. I am the. Also, like, what the fuck is yacht girl? I'm the exact opposite of that. I'm like terrified of men. I would I'm not that.
Yeah, she's not an escort.
She's not.
We know isn't yacht girl escort?
I think so. I just don't know why it's called yacht girl. I'm like, do they only do it on boats?
Like maybe like elite escorts.
Of course, we saw the regulars like Kim Kardashian, Khloe, Kendall, Hailey Bieber, and some assistants, former assistants turned influencers at Kylie Jenner's birthday party, but no Stassi Baby, and the internet was confused. Also, no sign of our boy Timmy either.
It was Kylie Jenner's birthday party last night. Khloe Kardashian was spotted, Hailey Bieber, and also Justin were there. Obviously Kim and Tristan Thompson. But why was Stassi not at Kylie's birthday party? Obviously we've seen her everywhere with Alex, but why does it feel like they are no longer friends or they're in a fight? I've been thinking about this for way too long.
This article reports, so it looks like Stassi was simply on vacation with friends and happened to miss Kylie's birthday. So not exactly a friendship ending situation, but I do wonder if maybe Stassi's not prioritizing Kylie like she used to. Alex Earl's now in the picture. Hailey Bieber was helpful. She decided to mix some drinks for those attending. I don't know why Kylie didn't hire staff to go and help out with this, but you know what? Hailey is one of those friends that I feel like if you told her you needed help hosting a party, she would get there 5 hours early. She doesn't care. She's like, oh, Justin will arrive in his own car. We weren't going to ride in the same car anyway. She would totally help and make it aesthetic. That's one probably benefit of being friends with Hailey Bieber. Now, there are a bunch of people online picking on Kylie Jenner and the theme of her birthday party. They feel like it's a recession indicator that she is using such cheap materials for her party. And I think it's totally fine. I feel like the simpler a birthday, the better, especially after that mess of a birthday that Khloe Kardashian had for like, what, her 40th or her 42nd or something like that, because it was so ridiculous, so much plastic waste, so unnecessary, embarrassing in my opinion. This person writes, role-playing simple/poor parties is rich people entitlement. I fear that this is just aesthetic to them. No, she's trying to do the simple girl next door aesthetic because she's dating Timothy. Somebody else said that she's also pregnant. Ooh. But what's more interesting than Kylie's birthday is what Stassi's really been up to on this vacation. Shout out to our friend Celebrity Blinds. Let's go ahead and watch this blind item together.
And Stas is allegedly a yacht girl for an 80-year-old billionaire. What if Stassi's luxury yacht lifestyle isn't actually being funded the way everyone assumes it is? Kylie Jenner's best friend Stas, aka Stassi Baby, has built this image around modeling, beauty, luxury trips, and obviously having very famous friends. But a new blind item is alleged.
Let's read this blind item together. So, in this specific trip she posted was funded entirely by an 80-year-old Polish billionaire paying for her private companionship. Now, if you look at the comments, there are some people calling this out. In this economy, I get it. I'm obsessed with how her government name is Stassi Baby because nobody can say her last name. But then I saw this guy's name, Jerzy Starzark, and it looks like this is the man who hired Stassi to come over to Europe and to hang out on the yachts. Now, this guy is not like a handsome billionaire, but he's a billionaire. He's worth like $4 billion, and he's almost 80 years old. Looks like he is the owner of Fram, which is one of the largest drug manufacturers in Poland. Oh, so grandpa likes Stassi Baby. Okay. Let's see. Does he have a wife? Let's see. Because if he has a wife, oh, he does have a wife, Anna, married to her. I guess maybe she doesn't care about the Stassi Baby trips. She kind of looks like an older version of Stassi Baby, right? Same kind of category. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing though. Like how old are you guys willing to go in the comments below for a really rich man? So he's almost 80. He's 78. Yeah, let's see if we got a recent 2026 like picture of him. I would love to see. Yeah. Okay. He just looks like he runs hot. You know what I mean? Like his temperature is hot. Everything's moist, everything's sticky. Interesting that she would go and pick a weekend with him. It must be a great paycheck. I did try to look up to see if there's any connections between him and Stassi, and I found this. So Jerzy, the Polish billionaire, is linked to a tragic 2019 boating accident involving his stepson, film producer Piotr. During a late night incident that happened on a lake in Poland, a 27-year-old woman who's been referred to as Iwa O was on board the motorboat with him when they fell into the water. She managed to swim to shore, but then I guess his son went missing and was later recovered. His body was recovered several days later. So I guess that's the only on the record yacht connection that he has. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one funding Stassi Baby's life.
I don't want to sound too parasocial, but I cannot believe that Stassi Baby chose to hang out with Alex Earl in Ibiza partying over being at Kylie Jenner's birthday party. Like, that could never be me. Like, Alex Earl and Stassi Baby just became very close friends on that Aloe yacht maybe, 2 months ago? And if I was Kylie Jenner, not gonna lie, I would be feeling some type of way. Like, the thing is that Kylie Jenner has given Stassi Baby the entire world. And, like, I know that Kylie Jenner loves her birthday. She loves celebrating with her close friends, her family. It'd be one thing if Kylie Jenner was not into celebrating her birthday, but that is farthest from the truth. Like, she is the ultimate birthday girly. And so if I had a friend that was obsessed with their birthday party, a best friend, I would be there for that best friend. Especially because this is a big milestone for Kylie. She's 29, basically 30, as she would say to Kendall Jenner. But again, like, I would be feeling some type of way, like, watching the content of Stassi and Alex Earl. It's like, how much partying can you do? How much house music can you listen to? You had Ibiza, you had London, you had Monaco, you had the Hamptons. Like, I understand having more than one friend, but the thing is, like, Kylie loves her birthday parties. Like, I would be clearing my entire schedule for my best friend, especially because Kylie has given so much to Stassi.
When I saw Travis Barker at the Hulu Get Real event, he was actually filming a documentary, and it turns out that this documentary is coming out. So in 2009, it looks like Travis Barker had been flying to South Carolina to perform with Gavin DeGraw and Jane Addiction. He said, I get there, we play our show, then we're supposed to leave the next morning, but everyone else was with me. They were in a hurry to get home, so we booked a private plane super last minute. There's usually a bunch of hoops to jump through to book me a plane because even back then, without an accident, I was like, who's the pilot? Has the plane been maintained? He was paranoid about flying for good reason. So they get to the airport around 11 p.m. or midnight. It's foggy, and there's one plane in the distance that's really small. Called his father, Randy Barker, to discuss the situation. He said, I had an awful feeling. My dad was like, you're going to be fine. Just get on the plane and call me when you get home. I knew something felt off. I even told my dad, if something happens to me, please make sure the kids are taken care of. Then it looks like he and one other are the only survivors from this plane crash. It looks like the two pilots died, as well as Travis Barker's assistant, Chris Baker, and his security guard. So sad. They all died in this crazy plane crash that I've actually discussed before on my channel. We've talked about this, but I want to share how Alabama Barker gets into all this.
She's like, Dad, don't go. And she's bawling, and she doesn't usually do that. She's like, the roof's gonna come off. And I'm like,
So listen, so Alabama Barker was, I guess, warning her dad about this flight before he had even taken off. Take a listen.
she's like, Dad, don't go. And she's bawling, and she doesn't usually do that. She's like, the roof's gonna come off. And I'm like, what is she talking about?
That's Travis Barker recalling his daughter Alabama's chilling warning, just hours before a flight that would end in a fiery plane crash, leaving him one of only two survivors. Travis stopping by on purpose with...
I would actually probably never get on a plane again. Like, I've already been so scared of flying in the past, and I've finally been able to get over this. But like, if I were to have a plane crash, then I think that's enough reason to like justify never flying again. But that'd be so sad because I love going to Hawaii.
Shetty in an interview released August 10th, admitting there were signs he shouldn't have taken that 2008 flight with friend Adam DJ AM Goldstein, including a last-minute gut feeling and a plea from his toddler daughter.
When Thursday came around, I had said to my manager, is it too late to just pull out? Like, I don't really need to do this. I was just so content with being home with the kiddos. And he's like, bro, you can't cancel this late. So I ended up flying out there. Then I say bye to Bama. She's young at the time. She's 3 or 4 years old. She's like, Dad, don't go. And she's bawling, and she doesn't usually do that. She's like, the roof's gonna come off. And I'm like, what is she talking about?
So she had some intuition, maybe a little psychic powers here.
Bitch, stop commenting STD, bitch. I am clean. Stop commenting that with your Palua ass. I don't know what your name is, but fuck you, bitch. I will post my blood work. Stop. I've actually never had an STD in my life. Girl, show us. No.
And lately, Alabama Barker has been keeping it chill, especially since her blowout from her BFF / like boyfriend thing, Neon, that she constantly streams with. But now she's been streaming on her own, and she's gotten herself into a little bit of trouble. She accidentally revealed her search history, which is, you know, I'm on my computer right now. I could easily click up here and you guys can see some searches, but I don't have anything weird. I'm looking up like Kourtney Kardashian's nanny sleeping with Travis Barker. I'm looking up the David case, but I want to look at this clip with you guys. So she starts typing here into the search bar, and you really have to pay attention to see what we're referring to. I got it right away. So this person writes on Reddit, she's allegedly paying to get this scrubbed off TikTok. If you look online, you'll see this came up when she was typing in Roblox, which is like a gaming platform. But what came up as a recent search was Roman herpes treatment online, genital herpes medication. Now, Alabama Barker, she's young. Is she even 21 yet? She's only 20 years old. Poor thing. Let's look. Roman herpes. What is that? Can refer to platform like Roman herpes, HSV. Wait, so does she have it? Okay, let's look at the comments, what people say online. So she's trying to get this scrubbed offline, of course. Doesn't she have health anxiety? She probably just looks up anything related to her symptoms and tries to learn more about different conditions. True. Maybe that's true. That's hilarious. I've Googled HIV medication out of pure curiosity, not because I have HIV. Okay, that's interesting. I never really unlocked this part of the internet. Usually I, wait, what? Someone made a compilation of her scratching her hoo-ha. Oh no. Poor Alabama. Well, hopefully she gets that taken care of. And it looks like Roe is taking care of her. We've had Roe as a sponsor before. So shout out to Roe for taking care of everyone with their... Yeah, Row.co. So shout out to them. They're not sponsoring this video, but I'd love for them to sponsor me again.
For all the idiots that want to wish an STD on me and want me to be this dirty girl and just be crying in my room, upset, fuck you, because you don't even know how it works. I don't want to name drop. I already did, and somebody got mad at me for name dropping. I saw another creator go live with something on her lip. I looked it up. I don't have it. I don't know what it looks like. I looked it up. Like, we're all human. We all look shit up. Like, I don't know why I'm getting destroyed for looking it up. Here's my lips. Can you see my lips? I have no bumps on my lips. And I don't have any bumps down there. And if I could show my pretty girl, I would, but I would never do that.
Shoot, maybe even Alabama Barker will be able to get herself a sponsorship. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I just wanted to make this to have somebody to post today because I don't know what to talk about. So email me at slonewellknown@gmail.com if you guys have an idea for me, or leave a comment below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. There's been so much change in my life, but I'm hoping in like 2 weeks, I can give you guys some good news. I think I might do a life update and go through everything that's happened with losing my cars, the flood, the insurance, and everything else. So if you guys want that, make sure you're subscribed to my Let's Get Into It podcast because it will be posted there. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.